This is Walker the bear. Walker has been in the playroom now for some little while. But when he came into the playroom, things were really not that easy, because there were some toys in the playroom, in fact quite a number of them, who felt that he shouldn't be in the playroom at all. There was Churchill, there was Gus the gorilla, and even Matilda wasn't really that happy about whether he was a toy or not. And of course, it wasn't just a toy, it was because not only was he a toy, but he is also a rucksack. Now, there were those, Squidgy Pig and Sparrow and Harriet, who felt that Walker should be in the playroom. He was a bear after all, and so therefore he was a toy. Now, the problem was that Rainbow, who would have sorted all this out, because he's the one who does the sorting out of things in the playroom, actually wasn't there. He was away for a few days. And so for those few days, life was really quite unhappy for Walker, because A, the toys were arguing with each other, and also they didn't really know what to do. And so they just left Walker out on his own. And when they started to play some of their games, when they got the building bricks out, or when they got a board game out, they didn't actually include him. Or when they went out into the playground or into the park to play football or to play rounders, then again, they didn't include him. And poor old Walker just sat there feeling really quite sad and alone. The little ones' mind thought he was really quite exciting, and they enjoyed exploring his bag at the back, and they would have a look in, and then they would actually jump in, and Squeaky and Stripey and Poppy and Rocky the bear all went into his rucksack in the back. And when Walker moved and walked around, it was even more fun still. But they still didn't quite know how to treat him and what they should do. When Rainbow came back, he was really very cross. And Rainbow didn't get cross very often, but he was very cross. And so he actually got the toys all together, sat them down in the playroom, and said that they should have welcomed Walker. He was very sad that they hadn't, that they had made him feel very lonely, because yes, he might be a rucksack, but he was also a toy. He was a bear. And he had a private word with one or two of the toys that had been very strong in saying that they shouldn't welcome him. And so Walker was allowed to join in with all that the toys were doing. And he became very happily settled in the playroom. And the little ones did enjoy his rucksack on the back. They would actually jump into it, and Walker would take them up and down the playroom. Sometimes he would even carry them to the park or round the playroom. They had great fun. Walker was a real favourite. We do have to welcome those who are different. They may not always be very like us, but they are part of our whole family.